You must be delighted with that being a classic away win for you tonight.
Yeah, it was. It was a brilliant performance from the players. We really, galvanised ourselves together. We knew that we had to bounce back from Monday's debacle, if I'm honest. And I just really said to them, we got to get back to basics, and we went a 4-4-2. A typical 4-4-2, and then it just seemed to fall into place for us, and just that 2 banks of 8 and make sure that they can't score easily, so that when they look up with the ball, they just see a sea of bodies, basically, and that's what we attempted to do. And it was great, really, in the first half to be 30-40 seconds before half time, and suddenly the ball goes out from Boundy out to Jeff White, and Jeff White, puts a great ball in, and Boundy rises like a salmon, and it's in the back of the net. So yeah, it was a tremendous performance.
You'll admit that Monday was a bit of a fiasco. Do you feel it was a must-win tonight to get the lads back on track?
It was we can't afford to lose is the thing. If we'd have got a point, we'd have said, right, okay, we'll move on from that. But after Monday's performance, and I had a few words, I had 7 or 8 minutes about that performance before we even started the team talk about today. But I just felt that needed to be done, and I think it cleared a few cobwebs, and just for us to get back and say, hey, we are a strong side, we need to be physical, we need to keep our shape at all times, and that's the kind of performance that we've had, and you see the just rewards of those.
Do you feel that you made 2 changes? Do you feel that them changes were needed just to freshen the side up?
I think he did. I think Ian Edmonds came in and did a terrific job there. He did well when he came on, and I just felt there was 1 or 2 players were just getting a little bit lax. In the short time that we've been here when the season started. But it's been a tough pre-season because we just haven't been able to get the players together. We've always been 5 or 6 players missing. And that's difficult when you're trying to create a team spirit and get everybody to know what each other can do. And I actually said when we started the season on the Saturday against Bangor, this will probably be our mini pre-season, and it seems to be coming out that way.
Nathan Hodge wasn't in the squad tonight. Is there any reason for that?
Yeah, Nathan. I've released Nathan. I just felt he was struggling to come to terms with the standard that was required and the commitment, and we had an honest talk together after Monday's game, and he felt that he would like to go back and try and start scoring more goals, give himself a lot more confidence. So that's one of those things. Sometimes you win with players, sometimes you lose, but people have got to realise this is a tough league that we're in. It's people might be scoring 5 and 6 goals 2 or 3 leagues down. It doesn't mean you're going to step up to the plate and do the same here.
Moving back onto tonight's game, there's a great team spirit in there. Do you think that's going to drag you through the season?
I hope so. Yeah, it seems to do. It's done it the last 2 seasons. You can see players there are starting to work for each other, and hopefully now that will galvanise everybody together, and we do move forward.
Tonight you seem to work well on the break. Is that something that you've looked at doing away from home?
We just said let's be compact, let's be tight. Do what we've got to do, a back 4, a midfield 4, tucking in and working hard for each other. And it just happened that way. We knew that we'd have to soak up pressure because you're at Rhyl, you're at the home team. And like people have said there, we allowed them to have a lot of possession.